What is up, everybody? This is Omegabalmung here with again another unboxing. This one for me is pretty special because the fact that I just recently started reading the manga, and I watched the anime and the OVAs, or the movies I guess, from I think Netflix had one of them, and I just watched the rest online. So, but I'm super excited because he is one of my favorite characters. He's a badass. So let's just get started here. I mean, there's nothing really to talk about other than this one here. It's Guts from Berserk. For me, like I said, he's probably my favorite character because he's just badass. I mean, he could take whatever they dish out, pretty much dish out at him, and he just keeps rolling. That's to me freaking awesome. So, anyways, this is from Medicom, which is, they do a lot of little bit of the movies, kind of like a Hot Toys kind of deal. They are action figures, so they can pose them the way you want them him to be. But this is pretty much Medicom. They do towards anime style characters, so there's a lot of anime stuff. There's a few movie stuff, but to me they don't really look as good as Hot Toys. But in the anime department, they are perfect. So pretty cool. It is the real action heroes line, so that's what they are. So if you see them online, they're RAH. You know, and then the name, and then maybe like a number next to them, like number 280 something, whatever, 100 or something. So pretty awesome stuff. So let's get started with the figure itself. I mean, actually the box. Okay, so here is the front of the box. Of course, you see a picture of Guts, and of course it says, pretty sure it says Berserk on the bottom there. All these Japanese stuff, I don't really know what it is, but you can see from it says Medicom toys, real action heroes. And like I said, they do make some pretty cool anime stuff, so I would definitely check them out. They're usually more expensive, so because they're a lot taller. They're just like the Hot Toys and stuff. They're about like 12 to 14 inches tall. So that's usually how cool they are. So, and you can of course pose them. So that's the reason why they're a little bit more expensive than normal figures and statues, unless it's a really tall statue or something like that. Yeah. So next, we're going to take a look at the side. You get a quick look at another posable, you know, pose that you can have on Guts here, with him holding his sword out there, and of course the back here, as you can see from the bottom left, there says RAH, which is Real Action Heroes number 636. So there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So and I am really excited to kind of see if I can get the Black Swordsman's version, which is the one where he's wearing, you know, the cape kind of like that too, but it's all black, and he just looks a lot cooler. So it's the older Guts, the one we see in, you know, the manga right now. Hopefully they do bring out the other version too, so hopefully we do see that. Of course, you see him in a different pose. Of course, he does come with a helmet. And then the other side is, of course, another pose that you can see him in, which I think I might have to go with this pose. If I have enough room, I want this pose here with his sword out. Yeah, if I don't have much room, then he's gonna go with that pretty awesome pose there. So, anyways, that's a quick look at the box, and let's get to the figure. And here is the figure, which I think it looks amazing. Just like a lot of the other figures, or a lot of the Hot Toys and stuff, their clothing is a little bit different. There's like cloth based, so that's pretty cool. He does come with a few other accessories. You can see here he has the helmet, which you can't put on him. He has sword, which does go with his hands there. Of course, he does come with a bunch of different hands. Some of them can grab swords, some of them are cool hand placements like this. That's pretty cool. I have him as different hands. I got him, of course, holding the sword, and then one of them holding his helmet, which is pretty cool like that. I'm going to try to pose him in a few different other styles too. Maybe one with his, you know, holding his sword out, and then things like that. He does come with a different face too, more of a aggressive face here. You can play around his eyes there. You kind of just do that. His eyes do have, you can move him around, if you can see from there. These little knobs here move his eyes around, so it depends on where you want him to look. He could look left, right, or some weird different ways. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, you can pose him around. He does come with his sword. The sword actually, you could take this off right here. You just pull it off, and then that's how you fit it into his hand. Slide it right through. Other than that, he does come with this cape here. It's a cloth cape too. It's totally separate from the figure itself. You can take it off, and it does have his emblem there too. Other than that, everything else is pretty simple here. We'll do a quick look around here. He does come with his little sword. Oh, his helmet fell down there. It does come with a little sword. You can put a sword right through here, and it has 3 latches, so you can slide them right through. Other than that, I think he just looks fantastic. I think he looks really good. He was a little bit easier to put his hands together than the Catwoman one. The Catwoman one I had problems with because I actually broke her hand right off, so that was pretty tough to get through. But these ones are pretty easy. They're easy to pull off. As you can see from there, I didn't really have any troubles pulling off the hands. They just clip right in, and it was nice and easy. The Hot Toys one were a little bit tougher, and that's I think that's how I broke it, which sucks. But I was able to get her hand back onto there, so I think she's fine for now. With this one, I could probably pose a little bit better, more different poses, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, he does have this knife here you could take out. I think I might have put it wrong. That's the reason why it looks like that. But he does come with this extra knife. And of course, his helmet and his armor is a little bit dinged up because that's how it is. He's been through a lot of battles, so he, at first I was like, wow, they really messed up on the armor and stuff. And then I was like, oh yeah, duh. He's been fighting for a while, so he does have like a bunch of scratches and dings on the helmet and his armor. So that's pretty much it. We're going to take a quick look at a closer look at the figure. So here's a close up to the figure. Of course, I've got to move his sword down a bit to get it so he's actually holding on the very edge of where the sword ends there. Just because that's how you hold the sword. I don't think you want to hold it from there. Mostly a sword that big. And of course, like I said, the helmet does have a little bit little wear and tear there, because that's and you can see from the armor there. That's because he's been in battles for a while. And of course, he does come with a base there. It's just a quick little acrylic base there. It's just clear. It's not as cool as the Hot Toys ones or the sideshows because I don't know. I guess I wish it would have had a better base. Maybe like one like a stone or something like that. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. The knife right there is right there. You can see right there. You can, like I say, you could take it out and things like that. I won't touch it because his helmet's gonna fall. So, other than that, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, you can put his sword right through. I'm going to do the other side here. You can put his sword right through here. It has 3 little latches. One on the top. Oh, you can't see that, but it's on the top, and then there's one on the second there, and then the tip will just go right in the bottom there. But like I said, the cloth is cape. His cape is a little bit more of a cloth, just like his pants are. So you can kind of play around with that, see what you want to do with, how his cape looks. Maybe I'll keep it like that, like if it's flowing or something like that. That actually looks kind of cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I do like how the figure looks like, and I'm super looking forward to the Black Swordsman version, and that one's gonna look pretty cool because that's when he's all ruffled up and he's all a little bit banged up and things like that. So I'm super excited, for this figure and of course for the next one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video here, and I'll see everybody next time with some more figures, statues, unboxing.